Factors that impact the USD. Now we know that when USD goes up, equity when dollar index goes up, whenever I say USD, by default I mean dollar index only. So what we have discussed is when dollar goes up, commodities go down. When dollar goes up, equity also might go down. The question is, what impacts the dollar? What are those factors which are impacting the dollars? So the first factor that impact dollars are central banks' interest rate decisions and OCTA-FX. The products are leveraged. So I don't think RBI would be happy with that. I have traded that for the sake of learning, but I think, Harsh, there are enough opportunities in India also that you may not move towards OCTA-FX or something like that. So, or I mean, there are routes to doing that. Like for example, opening an account from Dubai or Singapore. There are many people who are doing so legally also. But sitting in India, trading using OCTA-FX and all those Saxo Bank and all those apps, please check with the RBI's latest regulation before doing so. I would like to add one thing here, that I do not trade using any of these apps. RBI says when you trade in currency, you are allowed to trade them only through Indian exchange platforms like NSE and BSE. So I am doing that only, and I can safely say that I am making a regular income out of it, a decent income out of it. So if you ask me, my answer would be, why do you need that when you have opportunities here? Okay, so central bank interest rate decisions. So on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on a monthly basis, what are the different factors that you can check before putting in or before making a view about the financial markets or before making a view about the currency or the forex markets? Because the central bank policy decisions happens only after 45 days or 60 days. So on a daily basis, can't we do anything? We have a lot of things to do on a daily basis also. One, of course, there are 5 central banks which are taking decisions. So every now and then, some or the other bank is taking decision. If not USD, then European Central Bank. If not ECB, then Bank of England, Bank of Japan, Bank of China. So People's Bank of China is the least important for us. At the second spot, from the eyes of a least important thing, is the Japanese Central Bank, and rest of the 3 central banks, US, UK, and Eurozone, are very important central banks because they cause the movement in GBP INR, Euro INR, USD INR almost on a daily basis. There is one very important fundamental factor that impact the USD. This is also called the mother of all data releases. This is released on first Friday of every month for US. It is called US non-farm payrolls data. So US non-farm payrolls tells me how many people were employed in all the sectors except for the farming sector in the US. How many new jobs were created in the last 1 month? Any number around 200K. So the median number is 200K. Any number below 200K, that means 2 lakh, is a poor number. That means very few people got employment. And any number above 2 lakh, 200,000 is a good number. And then also you can compare these numbers with the previous number and the forecasted number. Let me show you this. When we open investing.com, guys, I don't want to scare you all, but I believe that this news is a very, very important news. The second one, I can be wrong, but I believe this may become a very big factor going forward. So please make sure you track the energy prices of Europe. For all news, I prefer 2 websites. One is investing.com and other is Trading Economics.